Today's show is going to be all about the easiest rib that you've ever made in your life. Alrighty, also my name is Tommy, and of course this here is Monument Grills. And like I said, today's show is going to be all about those pork ribs. It is going to be a different rib. Of course, we are talking about party ribs, which are perfect for that Sunday football or any big game or any day during the week. So what I want to do here is let's turn our attention right to the board. We've got to clean up these ribs. After that, we will get on over to my Monument Grills Denelli 605 Pro and start the show. Guys, this one's going to get started with one rack of St. Louis ribs. I mean, there is nothing special about these ribs. Out of the package they go. Now what I like to do is to grab some paper towels and get those dried off. So the first thing we got to do on these St. Louis ribs is take that flap off. Once that flap comes off, if you see any large mounds of fat like that, I will get that off. Once you are done there, you have two choices. You can pull the membrane or you could leave the membrane. For this recipe, it really doesn't matter. From there, we are going to individually slice each rib right in between the bones. No biggie here. These are party ribs. These are grab and go ribs, and that there is what it's all about. Once you get those ribs all sliced up, grab yourself a bowl, get them in the bowl. You are going to get your favorite rib rub and rub the ribs down. You want to get plenty of rubs on it. And look, you can do this an hour or two before you even fire up the grill. Once you get those ribs rubbed down, let's get on over to my Monument Grills and get that fired up. So this one's going to see my Monument Grills Denelli 605 Pro. I can safely say that this is the best gas grill that I've ever owned, and trust me, I've owned many. We will get all burners lit up. This is going to be a high heat cook. These ribs are only going to be on for about an hour or so. The temperature will quickly get up to that 500 plus. I will control it in the 450 range for this cook. Once the grill hits temperature, I will bring you guys back and we will get to cooking. So once our pit hits that proper temperature, it is time to get the ribs on. And look, we will utilize that top shelf as we will lay all the ribs out right across it. And look, this is going to be only 30 minutes here. So once those ribs go on, you can shut it right down, maintain that 450 to 475 temp, and I'll see you in 30 minutes. So once that 30 minutes is hit, it is going to be time to flip the ribs. And I got to tell you, we have picked up a nice color on the ribs, that is for sure. We will get those ribs all flipped over and then shut it down, and I will see you again in 30 minutes. The whole thing is only going to take about an hour. This is the easiest rack of ribs that you ever made in your life. So once that hour is up, your ribs should be around that 180, 190 range. It is time to take these to the next step, and that is going to be getting every rib and moving them down to the lower level, because we've got to put some char on it. We've got to kiss these ribs with some flame, and that there is not going to take long. Shut it down, wait 10 minutes or so. That is it, but do not walk away from the pit. You've got to keep a good eye on it through the glass. After that 10 minutes or so, I will bring you guys back. We will get the ribs off, get them down to the shack, do that taste test, talk about it, and finish the show. And that certainly was a quick 10 minutes. I've got a bowl with my favorite BBQ sauce in it. We will get each individual rib. We will get them in the bowl, and you are going to want to toss them. After all, these are a party rib. Once you get them into the bowl, we will get it all down to the shack like I said. And I will see you in a couple minutes. Alrighty, also that is all there is to this recipe. This is going to be your party ribs. I mean, this is perfect for, let's just say Sunday football or Saturday football or really any day of the week. I mean, you're looking at about an hour to get these done, start to finish. You know, you can put the rub on, you can put the rub on the night before, or you can do it about an hour before you fire up the grill. And then on the grill about an hour, you want to control that temp at that 400, 450 range. And that's turning once during the cooking process, and then finish them off on the bottom. I like some char on mine. Some people would say that's burnt. I call it flavor. so you do it the way you want to do it. I am going to give you guys a quick taste test. We will talk about it and close out the show. So guys, right off the bat, I could tell you, if you're looking for your usual 3-2-1 fall off the bone ribs, or some pork ribs with some smoke, this is not the recipe for you. But what you're going to get here is you are going to get a tasty rib. Again, that char is flavor, the flame is flavor. It is a whole different type of rib than your normal rib, and you're also going to get a nice bite. So you're going to get a little bit of a pull. I am telling you, man, I probably make these about 10 times a year, maybe even more. Probably on par to smoking ribs. That is how much I like these ribs. Again, I am a big char kind of guy. I love that flavor. And of course, you got your BBQ sauce on here. I mean, this is a great rib. You make this for that Sunday football. You invite your friends over, a couple beers, and I am telling you, man, you're going to be aces in the hit. There is no doubt about it. So look, that is going to close out this show. I got to thank Monument Grills for allowing me to come over here and cook for them. This is a simple recipe. All your ingredients are going to be down in the description, so you can grab your favorite rub and whip up these ribs in no time. That is it. I am going to close out this show. Again, my name is Tommy. I appreciate you all. And until next time, we will see you soon.